Ya, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Okay, today in this lecture we will discuss about several example that related to the balanced three-phase analysis. Okay, how to analyze a three-phase system. Okay, we look at to the example 3.9 if I not mistaken 3.9. Okay, last week basically we already last lecture previous lecture basically we already discussed about delta connected load. What is the relationship between line current and phase current at the delta connected load? Okay, okay, okay. Have you tried this example? Okay, we have a 400 volt three phase supply which is connected across a balanced load of three impedances is consisting of a 32 ohms resistor and a 24 inductive reactance. Okay, so the question is determine the current drawn from the power mains, okay, from the supply if the three impedances are delta connected. Okay, so use RY as a reference in RY base sequence. Okay, first of all what you need to do actually is you need to draw the equivalent circuit. You need to draw the equivalent circuit and write all the important information provided by the question. Okay, for example this question give line voltage. Basically 400 supply basically is line voltage. Okay, 400 in this case 400. What's the meaning of 400? This is a voltage, basically is line voltage. Okay, so we have a delta load ZL or Z delta. So we have a 400 volt, basically this is a line voltage. Okay, voltage between line. So complex load impedance basically is equal to ZL equal to R plus JX, okay, in rectangular form. Then you can convert to the polar form. Okay, ZL is equal, this is a balanced system, ZL basically are equal for all phases. Okay, for delta connected load, so we know that phase voltage equal to line voltage. Okay, from the circuit we can see that line voltage equal to the phase voltage. This is a phase. Okay, this is a line. Basically phase voltage equal to line voltage. So using VRY as a reference, using the phase voltage VRY as a reference, this is a VRY as a reference. VRY equal to 400 angle 0 ohms. So we can determine line current. Okay, from the VRY we can determine line current, but you need to calculate the phase current first. You need to calculate phase current. So how to calculate phase current? You have a phase voltage, then you have a Z, so you can easily calculate phase current. How to calculate phase current? So you can draw the per phase equivalent circuit. This is a per phase equivalent circuit. Okay, this is a VRY, this is a VRY, this is a ZL, this is a VRY. So this is a IRN. Cantik IRN. Okay, this is not IRN, this is a IRY. Okay, this is a IRY. Okay, phase current. Okay, VRY divided by Z equal to IRY. This is a IRY. Okay, this is a IRY. Okay, equal to VRY divided by ZL. So you get 10 angle minus 36.87 ampere. This is a phase current. So from the phase current you can determine the line current, because you know that in the delta connected load, okay, line current equal to square root 3 phase current angle, okay, this angle minus 30 degree. Okay, why minus 30 degree? Okay, we already analyzed in the previous slide, so we can conclude in the previous slide. In delta connection, the line current lags phase current by 30 degree. Okay, line current lags phase current by 30 degree. That's why we minus 30 degree. So we get this IR. Okay, and magnitude equal to square root times I phase. Okay, so you already calculate IR, so you can calculate IY. Okay, this is a balanced system, so magnitude of IY equal to IR, but the difference actually is phase angle. Phase angle minus 66.87 minus with 120 degree. So you get IY. For IB, we have a same magnitude. Angle equal to minus 66.87 plus 120 degree. So you'll get this value. Okay, mudah kan? So you just determine phase current, just IRY, so you can determine line current, IR, IY, and IB. Okay, clear? Okay, this is summary for the balanced delta system. Okay. Let's say we have a delta system. Let's say I just write a summary. You have a delta source and then you have a delta load. Okay, you can see the different notation between source and load. Even we have phase A, phase B, and phase C. At the load, at the source, we use a small a, b, and c. But for the load, we use a capital A, capital B, and capital C. Similarly for current and voltage. Okay, this is a phase current, phase voltage. For the delta connected system, phase voltage equal to line voltage. Okay, let's say we have a phase voltage VAB as a reference. V phase angle 0. This is a VAB, VBC, and VCA. So in delta connected system, line voltage equal to phase voltage. Okay, clear? Hopefully you're clear lah. This one phase voltage equal to line voltage equal to phase voltage. But for the phase current, how to determine phase current? You have a phase voltage, you can determine phase current. Okay, for delta connected delta system, balanced delta system, VAB equal to V capital A capital B. Okay, so you can determine phase current at the load. IAB phase current at the load equal to IAB equal VAB divided by Z delta. Okay, VAB divided by Z delta. Okay, similarly to IBC, VBC divided by Z delta, ICA equal to VCA divided by Z delta. Okay, you no need to remember this equation, you just analyze this on the circuit diagram. Okay, for example, this one, okay, VBC, we have a VBC, so you can determine IBC, V divided by Z. So you have a phase current, then you can determine line current. Okay, line current, this is a line current, IA, IB, and IC. For example, you want to determine IA, the magnitude of the line current equal to square root 3 phase current. because line current is larger than phase current times by square root 3. Okay, but the phase angle you need to minus by 30 degree because in delta connected system, line current lags phase current by 30 degree. That's why we minus 30 degree. For IB, the angle you need to minus with 120 degrees, and then IC you need to plus with 120 degree. Okay, the magnitude actually is same with IB times square root 3. Okay. Okay, similarly for balanced Y delta system, let's say you have a Y delta system. Okay, from the circuit you can see from the circuit we have a Y connected source, and then you have a delta connected load. Okay, from this figure you can see that line voltage of the load equal to line voltage of the source from the figure. Okay, let's say we have a phase voltage. We assume that our reference actually is voltage at the source, VAN, V phase angle 0, VBN and VCN. Okay, we have a phase voltage at the source, then we can determine the line voltages, because line voltages VAB equal to V capital A and B at the load. Okay, equal to square root 3 V phase angle positive 30. Why line voltage of the system actually is positive 30? Why? Okay, previously we already discussed about Y connected system or Y connected source. In Y connected source, okay, line voltage basically is leads phase voltage by 30 degree. That's why the phase angle of the line voltage is positive 30, and magnitude of the line voltage actually is square root 3 V phase. Okay, clear? So then you can determine VBC. You need to minus the phase angle you need to minus with 120, and then the VAC, the phase angle you need to plus with 120. Okay, for the how to determine line current. Okay, the question is how to determine line current and phase current. Okay, phase voltage, phase current. How to determine phase current? You have a line voltage, phase current at the load. This one at the load, This is at the load. Okay. IAB equal to, no need to remember the formula, just see the figure. Okay, you want to determine IAB. Okay, we have a voltage here, VAB. We have a voltage VAB. Okay, to determine IAB equal to V divided by Z delta. That's why IAB equal to VAB divided by Z delta. Similarly to IBC equal to VBC divided by Z delta. Okay, ICA equal to VCA divided by Z delta. Okay, this is the phase current. Okay, this is a phase current. From the phase current, you can determine the line current. Okay, line current. How to determine line current? IA equal to magnitude actually is square root 3 I phase. Angle you need to minus with 30. Why? Because in delta connected system, okay, in delta connected system or delta connected load or source, line current basically is lags phase current by 30 degree. Lags means minus 30 degree. Okay, so from IA you can determine IB, just minus just the phase angle of the IA minus 120, and then IC just the phase angle you need to plus 120. Okay, that's the summary, okay, of the Y delta system in three phase. Okay, balanced Y delta system. Okay, let's try example 3.10. Okay, a balanced ABC sequence Y connected source. Okay, VAN equal to 40 angle 36.87 degree volt is connected to a delta, okay, delta connected balance load equal to 8 plus J4 ohms per phase. Okay, so the question is calculate the phase and line currents. Calculate the phase and line current. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to draw the equivalent circuit. You need to draw the, not equivalent circuit, you need to draw the circuit. Okay, from the information, from the given information in the example, in the question, you need to draw the circuit configuration. Okay, we have a Y connected source with VAN equal to 40 angle 36.87. Okay, V phase given Z delta is given. Okay, so we have a load Z delta equal to 8 plus J4, and then you convert to polar form. Okay, this is your Z delta. Okay, if the phase voltage VAN equal to 100 angle 10 degree. Angle 10 degree. Y VAN equal to 100 angle 10 degree. Okay, I think this is wrong. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, basically VAN equal to 100 angle 10 degree. Okay, our VAN actually is 100 angle 10 degree. This is our VAN. Okay, I change here 100 angle 10 degree. 100 angle 10 degree. Okay, 100 angle 10 degree. The question is 100 angle 10 degree. So you can take notes in your notes. This one VAN actually is 100 angle 10 degrees. Okay, so this is our phase voltage. So then the line voltage actually is equal to VAB. This is a VAB, line voltage of the Y connected source, equal to VAN square root 3 angle 30, because for the Y connected load, line voltage leads phase voltage by 30 degree. That's why we need to put positive 30 degree. And then this line voltage VAB equal to line voltage at the load. From the figure we can see, okay, voltage at the VAB equal to V capital AB. So VAB equal to 173.2 angle 40 degree volt. Okay, so the question is you need to determine current. You need to determine current IAB. Here you need to determine current IAB. So you have a voltage VAB, then you can easily determine IAB, because IAB equal to VAB, voltage across here, okay, voltage across here, which is VAB, divided by Z delta, then you get current. Okay, you just solve for the phase A, then the rest you can determine the IBC and ICA according to the balance concept. The balance concept, what is the meaning in the balance concept? The balance concept, we have a same magnitude but the different angle with 120 degree. Okay, so IBC 13.43 degree minus 120 degree. For ICA, we have a same magnitude but the angle equal to 13.43 degree plus 120 degrees ampere. So you will get phase current. Okay, so from the phase current you can determine line current. Okay, line current for delta connected. This is a line current. What is the IA? IA equal to phase current times square root 3. Angle you need to minus by 30. Because in delta connected system, line current actually is the phase angle of the line current basically is lagging, lags phase current. Okay, line current lags phase current by 30 degree. Lags means you need to minus the phase angle. Okay, so you get this one. Okay, IA. So IB you just minus 120 degree, and IC you just plus 120 degree. So you can determine line current. Okay, you can determine line current. Okay, is it clear? Okay, clear. This is method number 1. Okay, this is method number 1 for determining the IA, IB, and IC. Okay, we have another approach. We call it a method number 2. Okay, alternative approach. Okay, using a single phase analysis, you can determine IA. Okay, this one we use the transformation. We use a delta to Y transformation. You still remember delta to Y. Okay, delta to Y transformation. You still remember delta to Y transformation? Okay, for the load. Currently we have a delta connected load, so you transform to the Y connected load. Let's say you have a load like this, you transform to the Y connected load. This is a load, okay, ZY here. Okay, so in the previous lecture we already discussed how to transform from delta to Y. So in this case, ZY equal to Z delta divided by 3. Okay, ZY equal to Z delta divided by 3. So we have a VAN. So here, after you transform to the Y connected load, so VAN equal to V capital A and B. Okay, VAB. Okay, so voltage across here, so you can determine current according to the per phase analysis. Current IA, directly you can determine line current, because in Y connected system we can determine line current, because in Y connected system line current equal to phase current. Okay, so IA equal to VAN. Okay, so VAN per phase analysis, this VAN. Okay, per phase analysis. This is a delta, and this is the star. Okay, this is the common point. So according to the per phase analysis, this is a VAN. So this is a Z, let's say ZA. So IA equal to VAN divided by ZA, or in this case we call it ZY. Okay, V divided by Z. So you got IA. So IB equal to minus 120 degree. IC equal to plus 120 degree from this phase. Okay, this is easy lah compared to method 119. This is a faster lah basically, but we need to understand the concept of delta Y transformation. Okay, this is the solution for 3.10. Next, let's try example 3.11. We have a balanced Y connected load with a phase impedance of 40 plus J25 ohms is supplied by a balanced positive sequence delta connected source with a line voltage of 210 volt. This is a line voltage. Okay, delta connected source. Okay, load, we have a Y connected load with ZL equal to 40 plus J25 ohm. Okay, so the question is calculate the phase currents. Okay, calculate phase current, use VAB as a reference. Okay, VAB as a reference. Okay, and number 2, you need to draw the phasor diagram. Okay, so hint, basically you need to draw the circuit diagram and label all the phase and line currents and voltages. Okay, first you need to draw the circuit diagram. Okay, you have a delta connected source, you have a delta connected source. Okay, delta connected source, line voltage equal to 210 volt. Y connected load, okay, you have a ZY is given, ZY equal to 40 plus J25, okay, in polar form. Okay, the source voltage equal to VAB, line voltage. Okay, this VAB equal to 110 angle 0. This is our reference. Okay, so the question is how to determine phase current. Okay, phase current. How to determine phase current. Okay, this is a phase current, IA. Okay, how to determine phase current? Okay, you can apply the concept of delta connected source. Okay, delta connected source, you can apply the transformation. Okay, from the delta connected source, you can transform to the Y connected source. This is your delta connected source. Okay, from the Y connected delta connected source, you can transform to Y connected source. Okay, when you transform to the Y connected source, you can solve your you can find current according to the YY, according to the balanced YY system. Okay, but the question is how to transform from delta connected source to Y connected source. You still remember the relationship? Okay, from delta you have a VAB, line voltage 200 angle 0. Okay, if you convert to the VAN, phase voltage, so magnitude you need to divide it by square root 3, because phase voltage is smaller than line voltage by square root 3. Then the angle you need to minus by 30 degree because phase angle, because phase voltage lags line voltage by 30 degree in star connected system, or in this case in star connected source, in Y connected source. Okay, when you have a VAN, okay, you can solve this problem according to the per phase equivalent circuit. You just solve for the phase A. You have a VAN, you have a ZY or ZAN, so you can determine current, phase current. phase current, okay, which is IA. IA equal to V voltage across A and N, okay, equal to voltage here, so divided by ZY. So you can determine IA. After that, from IA you can determine IB, just minus 120 degree, IC just plus 120 degree for the angle. Okay, okay, clear. Okay, so you can solve this per phase equivalent circuit. Okay, I think that's all for example of this chapter. Okay, this is summary for the balanced delta Y system. Okay, this is summary. You have a phase voltage, okay, delta and Y, and then you have a line voltage equal to the phase voltage for the Y connected load, for the delta connected load. Okay, how about this is a source, delta connected source, delta connected source. So line voltage equal to phase voltage. Okay, phase current same as line current, phase current same as line in current at the load. Okay, so line current, how to determine line current? You need to do the transformation, delta Y transformation. This is just summary lah, no need to remember the equation. Okay, if you understand this example, inshallah you can solve the problem. Okay, no need to remember the equation. Okay, you just need to remember the concept of transformation, the relationship between phase current and line current, or phase voltage and line voltage for both Y connected circuit and delta connected circuit. Okay, I think that's all for this chapter. So you can try exercise number 1. Exercise, okay, we have an answer. We have an answer. Exercise number 1. Exercise number 2. Okay, we also have an answer. Okay, exercise number 3, and okay, we have 3 exercises, so you can try all the exercises. You can try. So if you have any question, we can discuss during the online lecture, inshallah. Okay, I think that's all for this chapter. Okay, if you have any question, you can contact me through WhatsApp, or you can ask you can PM me personally, or you can ask in the group WhatsApp. Okay, that's all for chapter 3. Basically, this discussion, our discussion actually already cover chapter 3 and 4 in our syllabus. Okay, we already cover both chapter in our syllabus. Okay, so that's all for chapter 3 and chapter 4. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.